Hey, what's up, Twitter? Um, this one is pay to play, and it's inspired by a DM I got today, and I'm not gonna say her name, bro. I'm not gonna give that away or any of the sort of information and so forth. But it just got me thinking of and let me tell that story real quick. I hope you don't mind. Um, I'm gonna touch on it. So it was, and they DM me asking like, "Is this normal? Like, someone's asking me for thousands of dollars up front," and he was like, "Dude, this seems like bullshit. Is it? You know?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude. Do not do that. You know." Um, so that's the basis. So let's chat about that for a bit. Um, First of all, I've been with 8 different shops, over my life. First time I got repped, I was what, 21, So I, I've seen repping for a while, and being married previously to a rep for 20 years. So I've seen that for a while, and I've never seen anyone legit ask for money up front. Not once. Not once. In all those years, not once. Um, and like I was married. I was repped by people in different countries for modeling. No one asked me for money up front. It's never happened to me. Lawyers and all that, managers, all that. No one's ever asked me for money up front. No one legit, right? Um, because that would mean they're not legit. And what does that tell me? That tells me that's what it tells me. You're not making enough money to be legit, because legit managers, lawyers, agents, they already have they already have stuff going. They already have enough money to like, keep the brand going essentially. And like if they want to take a risk on someone new, they're not going to ask for that. They're not going to ask for money up front like a retainer or some stupid shit. That doesn't happen in the real, you know. Um, I would say think of it as like real estate. Like someone says like, "Hey, give me 5 grand and I'll list your house for you." You'd be like, "Go fuck yourself." That doesn't make any sense. And they're also saying like, "But I can't promise I'll sell it. But give me 5 grand up front." You would be like, "No." So as writers, don't do that. Don't be desperate. If someone asks you for money, run away. Because what does that tell you? If someone asks you for money, that just tells you they don't know what they're doing. That's all it's like, clear as fucking shit. Like that's what it says. Hey, can you pay me money up front? Great, you don't know what you're doing. That's what it says. Um, but at the same time, we have like readers and so forth reading, and I don't want to muddy that up. Like readers reading to try to help writers get to the place of management and so forth. Yeah, I think that's fair to get paid off that. Like, not everybody has like all the time in the world to read everyone's script for free and give notes and do all this breakdown, all this kind of stuff. That's fair. I think that's fair. Like, yeah, they should get paid for that. But to try to find clients, that's what I'm talking about. That's two different things. To try to find clients, nah, you shouldn't get paid to try to find clients. Fuck that. And I'll debate any manager who says, yeah, they deserve to be paid to read, potential client scripts. No, you don't. No, you don't. And here's how I will shred you. Then you don't make enough money. Then you're not a good manager. Then you're not a good negotiator. Then you're not a good salesman for your clients. then you're not a good judge of what can work for the industry. That's how quick. Um, what else? Contests. They do a similar thing. That's why I fucking despise contests. And I see some of them follow me still, and I'm like, don't you see my vibe? Like, you don't follow like what the fuck I'm putting out? I'm telling people, do not fucking do contests. You know what I mean? Like, why and why? Generally, like the top ones, yes. Like the industry is very layered. There's a lot going on. So I would say like the top ones, yeah, sure. Why not? You know, if you can afford it. But all these other ones, like there's a lot of them that are trying to have they're nobody contests, and then they're trying to fish for I see what they're doing. They're trying to fish for content to produce. They're trying to have writers pay them for reads, and then they pay like some young nobody writers in college or maybe even high school. You know what I mean? Grade school. I don't fucking know. To sift through this shit and like, hey, push the best scripts to the top. And then what are they doing the whole time? They're probably like sitting on the beach, you know, like drinking a fucking, you know, whatever. And then they're gonna get into it, and then they're gonna read like the top ones, and then try to glom onto it as a producer. And they've never fucking produced anything. And then they're like, hey, I want to be a producer on this, you know, talk their schmoozy talk, and it's a bunch of bullshit. No one's gonna fool me with that shit. You know, so that's all. Just don't pay up front. Don't pay up front ever for nothing. There's never I can't think of a reason why you should pay up front ever for anything. I can't think of a single reason. So don't do it, man. You don't need to. Real people will not ask you for money up front, no matter what they do in the industry. I promise you. So that's kind of it. This is just kind of like I don't know, I feel like it's a little emergency. Like I don't want people to get fucking, you know, their life savings stolen by these fucking clowns that don't know shit about the industry. So that's it. All right, later. Have a good one.